Hello and welcome to our new episode of the Who It Rings a Bell series. Today the subject of our talk will be a move called press. So far we've been looking into kettlebell as a universal tool to improve all our body, the whole body, legs, core, upper body and so on. Also functional strength, endurance. Press is quite an interesting move which only develops the strength of our upper body. So it's restricting us from developing our legs, but it's still really good move. And one of the another benefits of the press is that you don't have to be a professional kettlebell athlete to actually being able to compete with professionals in this particular exercise, because the way they're training is they're trying to use the whole body and especially the legs for lifting the kettlebells, so their arms are only working when they're supporting the kettlebell on top or supporting them in the rack position. So that means if you're strong enough, if your shoulders and your arms are strong enough, you can probably compete with the kettlebell guys and surprise them with your strength. So let's see the basics of the move. First we'll try to look into the mistakes people make when doing the press. The first mistake is pressing from your shoulder level, like this. The kettlebell should be pressed from your rack position, which we learned before, and it should be going like this. Your elbow not going sidewise, but actually is going forward. Like that. Second mistake, when people press the kettlebell, they actually do a push press, which is to help in themselves with their legs. This is a legitimate movement, but it's not a press. This is just another move, which is called the push press. Make sure when you're doing the press, your legs are absolutely still. You are allowed though to use the legs when the kettlebell goes back to cushion the falling of the kettlebell onto your chest rack position. Notice when the kettlebell goes up, my legs are not moving, not moves like that, yeah. But when it goes down, my legs are going down as well a little bit. Okay, now how do we train with press? You can organize the whole session of pressing the kettlebell. You don't need anything else if you got a special day for that. So depending on the weight and number of reps, you can develop either strength or functional strength and endurance, or just endurance. So suppose you got a light kettlebell like this, 8 kilos, and try to do as many presses as possible and do it for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Change your hands, press. So this will be an endurance exercise. If you take a more serious weight, say suppose you take something which you can lift maybe 20 times in a row, then you may be taking functional strength. So this is 20 kilo bell. So the exercise would be to do I don't know, 15 moves in one count. and so on. And change your hand. So this will be your endurance, and you can have 20-20, then rest a bit, then get another 20-20, and rest, and you can have maybe 5 times reps like that, and it will be good, nice session. Now, if you take a bell which you can only lift from 5 to 10 times, then it's going to be a strength exercise. So the idea is to move 5 times with one hand, then change one hand, move another 5 times, then have a break for a couple of minutes, 2-3, and repeat it maybe 3, 4, 5 times. So this is, for example, this is a 28 kilo bell. You can vary this exercise with heavy kettlebells, and instead of doing a number of reps with each hand, you can combine the lifting of a heavy kettlebell and your endurance, functional endurance exercise. How can you do this? Just only do 1 or 2 reps in one hand, then change the hands using long cycle change, use another one, then do change again, another one, and see how long you can last using that technique. So this will exercise your, not only your strength, but also your endurance. 28 kilos. And so on. In your checkpoints, you can always take a competition approach. They used to have competitions in kettlebell presses. They used to have jerk, low cycle jerk, snatch, and press. So what you can do, you can take an average weight of the kettlebell, which you can lift for quite a while, but not indefinite amount of time, and try a fixed time. For example, take 24 or 20 or 16 bell and try doing the lifting within 5 minutes, and changing the hand halfway, just only 1 time is allowed. So for example, if I take 24, I check the time, start the time, and count the number of times I can do within 2.5 minutes. You can rest in the rack position as much as you like. Don't put your kettlebell down, just rest in the rack position. You can also rest when the kettlebell is up. It's also allowed. So once your 2.5-3 minutes is up, just change the hand and do the rest until the 5 minutes is over. If you want to completely isolate your hand, just take a medium weight kettlebell and do what is called an army press. So your body is completely straight, your feet are together, completely together, not spread like this, but together, and you are not allowed any moves at all. You just have to be doing this. So this is 20 kettlebell. If you are really a masochistic type, just sit on a chair or on anything. So this makes sure no impulse is coming from your lower body completely. So just help your other hand with your other hand and start moving. And so on. Okay, just remember, if you want to compete with someone, don't forget, no movements of the legs, not allowed, and your bell is going not from the shoulder level, but from the chest level. That's it. And remember the grip. Remember how we do the proper grip so that your wrist is not under the big stress. Okay, if you like it, say it, and till next time, goodbye. Oh, by the way, the reason I wasn't doing much activity in the YouTube, I've been to this European street lifting competition and I got 4 gold medals in street lifting, and it took some of my time, but I'm back. Cheers, guys.